Aquarius. This is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never read me before. Um, this is going to be a general reading for the week of the 18th through the 24th. Um, just take the pieces that resonate and then leave the rest, Aquarius. When I was meditating on your cards, Aquarius, I was getting a few different things. I feel like you, like most of your readings have been pretty good for me the last few times I've done them. I feel like this one, um, I feel like some of you kind of have, maybe you kind of have anxiety, like it's kind of just something maybe you take medicine for, which is no judgment here. I mean, we kind of all have our own set of meds I feel like we kind of take um for different things. Um but I feel like there's kind of something I think that's kind of striking up kind of like maybe your intuition about it, and it's like a different type of anxiety, I feel like you notice something. I feel like this could be possibly like a hold up about something, like something's being held up. Um Maybe if this has to do with maybe like if you're in like involved in like a court case, maybe, or just maybe this has to do with maybe just like anything that you're kind of involved in. I feel like this could be kind of like a fly in the ointment type of thing. And as I'm saying that, I'm kind of like having a really hard time shuffling these cards, and it's like that's what I'm like getting. It's like something's like kind of like holding up everything. Um, Other things I was getting is that if you notice something, it's like you're driving in your car and you drive by something and notice something, or you're in a car and somebody slips something out while they're driving, um, something like that. Um, I feel like you're noticing something and you want somebody to kind of come forward about something. You're trying to get to the bottom of something. That's what's kind of like the energy I was like getting. You're trying to get to the bottom of something. Okay. You have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. You have the Star card, so you have your Power card. You have the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. On the bottom of the clarifying deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, and Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and you have the Queen of Swords. And we'll do some further clarifications, Aquarius. So let's get started. So we have the Star and we have the Two of Wands. And that's you showing up in a really powerful, position. That's your card. And I feel like this could be you, trying to put plans into action. And you're trying to move forward with something. You have a lot of hope. You have a lot of faith in, what's going on, and you're getting a wish fulfillment. That's coming true. I feel like you could be doing some, maybe traveling, or you could be just really moving forward with some really good idea, or something that you've been wanting for a long time. Um, this could have to do with maybe possibly, a celebration, whether this is a big gathering, whether this is you, maybe you're involved in like a wedding or something like that. You have the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. So maybe you're involved in a wedding, maybe you're help planning a wedding, um, something like that. Um, it's funny because I was seeing like like there was like something you were noticing, and the first thing I thought was like a spot on a dress. Like you notice a spot on like a prom dress or something like that. A spot on like a wedding dress or something. But you have the King of Cups, and I feel like this is somebody who's really supporting you through kind of like this whole thing that you're kind of working through. If this is not something that's going on, I feel like this is you just showing up with your emotions contained. Um, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this is, one of those things where this is like, just an opportunity. I feel like this is more like a person though. Um, kind of, this could be a young person. This could be, somebody, this can represent a child. But I feel like this is kind of like a back and forth energy. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. I feel like this is somebody you possibly could maybe work with and they're younger than you. Um, or something like that, or maybe you're working with them, um, and you're kind of like going back and forth with them about money, like a professional deal or something like that. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Um, and things are kind of like back and forth between. You have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Page of Swords is all about, um, he's a messenger as well. Um, and this can represent just that back and forth energy. This can represent, another person. This can represent somebody who's kind of, watching. They call this page a spy. Um, and that was what I was kind of saying about, trying to get to the bottom of something. You could be trying to get to the bottom of something, maybe with involving um, an older woman, possibly. The Queen of Pentacles is usually an older woman. This could involve, money if you feel like, something's kind of not right with money. Um, or, this could be something, um, just kind of involving someone maybe you haven't talked to in a while, and you're trying to, you know, get some input from them, and you just haven't gotten, you know, you feel like you just need to talk to them. I feel like it's almost like you just need to talk to them. You need their input, and it's almost like you're having a hard time getting almost through to them. It's like you're not getting like their their. It's like you're getting like their like this like their like their. It's almost I. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like you're getting like their fake self, I guess, or like the person they show to the everybody else, but you're not getting like the the real person, like the person they show all their problems to, like I feel like it's somebody that could possibly be close to you. You have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. I feel like if you're not involved with somebody, you could be having somebody trying to, come in, trying to this looks like a good card for meeting somebody, possibly at this gathering that you're going to. If you're going to, you know, um, if this is a celebration you're going to, whether this is a wedding or something like that, or a professional event, take it how it resonates, anything like that. This could also represent, if this isn't, love related, this could just be you, getting some sort of offer on and maybe directing you onto a different path, or you kind of are talking to somebody and they kind of put like kind of an idea in your head and you're kind of like, well, I never thought about that. And maybe it's kind of directing you kind of in a different direction. With the Five of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is you. And that Five of Swords, I feel like that's kind of almost like mm, the energy of that set, winning at all cost. I feel like this is kind of the person that you could be dealing with. The Queen of Swords, she's all about, finding out the truth. She's trying to find out about what's right. And she's fair, and she's, wants, justice because she wants to, know what happened or know what's going on, or, wants to get the whole story, like, what I was saying before. And I feel like this person's kind of just like, I feel like they're beating around the bush or something. It's like they don't want to win at all costs, or they don't act like they want to win at all costs, but it's like they do. It's like they're really passive aggressive or something. Let's see what we have coming in for you. I feel like this could be a person that you really don't have to deal with too much. Like, it's not gonna ruin anything. Like, if this is a celebration coming up, it's not gonna ruin everything. It's just something that it's kind of just like a fly in the ointment. It's just like, oh, let me just take care of this type of thing. It's like a fine detail you just have to kind of iron out. With the star and the two of wands, you have the justice card and you have the queen of cups. Yeah. So with the justice card, I feel like, you are getting, everything worked out. This is balance. If you do have something legal, I was feeling like something legal could be, for some of you. Um, this does look good. You're getting what you want in that situation. If not, this could be karma balancing out really well in your favor with the star card and the two of wands. You are having those plans push forward for you. What's the four of wands and the king of cups for Aquarius? You have the ten of wands on the bottom, and you have the nine of pentacles. And I feel like this is saying that, this is the start of the Four of Wands can represent the home, or going home, and the Nine of Pentacles represents your environment. I feel like the Ten of Wands is saying that you're, laying down this burden, and now things can kind of get back to a good, you know, things are going to start getting, better. Things are going to be settled down. Maybe things are really busy right now, and now things are going to just start to kind of settle down, like just kind of get in order. The King of Cups, that emotions are kind of, he's calm, he's contained, and I feel like it's really working out as far as your money, your financial situation is concerned. What is the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles? You have the Five of Cups on the bottom, and you have the Page of Swords again, and that's right across from the other Page of Swords. Um, yeah, and that's what I was saying with that Page of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. I was saying that's kind of like the person, um, you could potentially be working with, or you could be dealing with in a situation, and they're kind of just, maybe they're like a immature, they're immature, or they're just kind of, they're kind of back and forth, and I feel like this is you in a way, this Page of Swords, like you have your eye on them. He has on this card, he has that eye on the back of his neck and that sword that he has held up. I feel like this is almost like you kind of watching out, like, oh, let me just keep an eye on that. Because with the Five of Cups, I feel like you're just like, I don't want anything, I don't want any, regrets or any issues to arise that I'm gonna have to be looking back on this. I feel like you're just keeping a close eye on things. What is the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Devil. And like I was saying, this could be the Queen of Pentacles. This could be like what I was saying, you're trying to reach this person and they keep kind of, you know, not showing their real self, they're kind of showing like this facade. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. Um, but I feel like this is kind of like could be a toxic person that you don't have to deal with too often, but it's almost like you have to deal with, um, for right now. But with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, I feel like it's almost like you just have to kind of deal with them, let this cycle kind of close out. What's the Lovers with the Knight of Cups? You have the Knight of Swords on the bottom, and then you have the King of Pentacles. Um, I feel like this is if this is a somebody who or an offer or anything like that that's coming in for you, whether this is a person or a job or a project or anything, take it how it resonates. It's going to be something that's really stable for you. It's going to be something that will, really be worth it. It'll be worth it, and it'll have a chance to grow. It'll start out and then you can see potential in it. You can see potential for it growing. Um, with the Knight of Swords on the bottom, I feel like it's going to be almost like a really quick encounter. If this is like it's going to be somebody who's going to kind of come in, um, and kind of focus on you, um, possibly throughout the evening or wherever you see them. They'll be kind of mainly focused on you, um, wherever you see them, but it'll be very like quick. Like you won't have a lot of time to really interact with them. What's the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords? Lastly, for Aquarius, you have the Temperance card and the Moon on the bottom. And I feel like what that's saying with that, you know, the Temperance, with the Queen of Swords, that being you, and that Five of Swords, I feel like what this is saying is that you almost are just going to have to, or you're going to kind of make a best out of a situation. Um, you're taking those negative things, you're trying to turn them around, and you're making them into, positive. You're using that alchemy. Um, Pretty much kind of, I feel like with that week, is there anything that kind of, maybe puts a damper on a situation, whether this is something that's a celebration that week or, something that you're maybe getting ready for a celebration in the near future or anything like that? I feel like, this is almost saying like, well, you know, I didn't get everything I want, or everything's not going according to plan, everything's not perfect, but I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be calm, and I'm not going to let this person pretty much rain on my parade. Um, with that Five of Swords, because they're being petty. Um, you're not going to let this petty energy ruin, this event, you know, your, your good time, pretty much. Um, But it's a good reading, Aquarius. I feel like you had a similar message in there before. Like everything is going really well for you. I feel like your life is going really good and you just have some jealous people around you. But that's usually flattery, right? Um, but that's your reading, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for viewing me today. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And until then, enjoy your week, and I will see you in the next reading. Thanks. Bye.